Police officer not hired because of an old traffic citation. An old traffic ticket. Wow. Welcome to my world where all is well. I'm the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. I'm also the proud queen, chief of 3 kings. Today is Friday, November the 16th, 2023, and it is currently 14:07 hours. Police officer not hired due to old traffic tickets. NYPD files a lawsuit aimed at changing Nassau County Police hiring process. His name is Officer Josiah Myers. He's now an officer with the NYPD. He's an African-American and black male officer. He went on the hiring process with the Nassau County Police Department, passed everything. As a former police officer, when I went through my hiring process, they send you to different health clinics and psychological clinics and fitness clinics that are outside of the police department to see if you pass those first before they begin their part of it. So Nassau County, it seems like, does it the same way my former employer does. I passed all of those. He passed all of his. It wasn't until County took over after he had passed all of the outward prerequisites to get the job. Once it went in-house to Nassau County Police, then the scores for African Americans significantly decreased, considered against scores for white Americans. So he has hired, he has 2 attorneys, but they found out that Nassau County only hires 4% of the black people who file applications for these jobs. They just had a police academy class to just graduate. It was 50 graduates. Out of 50 of them, 8 were only American. And I don't even know if any at all were women. But Josiah Myers has filed a lawsuit against Nassau County. He grew up there, and that's where he wanted to police. Now, the explanation they gave him for not hiring him is because he had an old traffic citation. Now, where they do that at? Just about everybody in America has an old traffic citation. Now, I can't even remember my last traffic citation. I was a police officer for 13 years. So before that, I think I've gotten a traffic citation for no seatbelt or something like that years ago. I think when I was a teenager, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm sure more than half of you who are watching this have old traffic citations, but I've never seen anybody on earth refuse any job for having an old traffic ticket. And is it written in their hiring process that you cannot have any old traffic tickets to get this police job? Most police departments that I know of, you can't have a felony or domestic violence or DUI or any drugs. And a lot of them now don't even test for marijuana. So, but I've never seen a police officer get refused a job for having an old traffic ticket. I mean, what was the traffic ticket for? Did he fatally injure someone? Was it a fatality? I need more information. But this right here sounds pretextual. It seems to me they just gave him an alternative or oddity or a different reason for why they really didn't want to hire him. But the only thing they could come up with is, oh, you got an old traffic ticket. Now, if it's me and my police department has been short-staffed for over 13 years, and I got an applicant and the only thing he has on him is an old traffic ticket, I would do anything. I would try my best to work with that officer. And I would say, look, just don't get no traffic citations while you're on the job. And if this is an old one, then apparently he's been doing good. Now, I don't know how many years they consider old. I really don't. I don't know how many years that my former agency went far back on my traffic history to see any traffic, but they never mentioned anything about traffic citations to me when I got hired. So I don't know, but I think Nassau County needs to do better. I do think that there may have been some racially motivated reasons why they did not hire him, and not just based on the fact that they didn't hire him based on old traffic citations, but because of the wonderful graphs that I saw just put up, and they showed where African Americans were doing very well until it came to the in-house portion, the in-house interviews to get the job. Then less and less African Americans was put as disqualified for the job, and the reasons given is just unbeknownst to me. But to not get a job for an old traffic citation, I think you can even work at the Department of Driving Services with an old traffic citation. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to ask. But I can't think of any job. Really, if you are listening, you can think of any job that would not hire you. If you have an old traffic citation, please let me know. Good night, gracious. To Nassau County citizens, I don't know what the lawsuit gonna be, but to Officer Josiah Myers, thank you for having the courage to file the claim. I'm supporting you, and I wish you the best. I wish you to get whatever you're asking for in this lawsuit. I don't know if this has discouraged you from continuing to be a police officer or not. But if it has not discouraged you, then I would like to encourage you to continue your career path as an officer. Matter of fact, I wish you to become the Chief of Police of Nassau County Police Department. Once you become the Chief of Police, make the necessary changes so this will never happen to any other minority ever again. And to the officer of Nassau County, once Chief Josiah Myers become Chief, if you find him in any error as the Chief, have the courage to file a claim just like he did. It'll make us all better. Okay? To the citizens of Nassau County, I pray that you don't run up against any officers that may have any racially biased tendencies. If so, please call for backup. Call 911 on 911. If they are trying to arrest you, please comply. If they start yelling, stop resisting, you yell back, I am not resisting, unless you are resisting. If you are resisting, then stop resisting. If your life is in danger, then do what you have to do to get your life out of danger. To the Nassau County Police Department, I don't wish any hurt, harm, danger, of death to come upon any officer at the Nassau County Police Department. I'm just asking you to do better. Okay? Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. For you. All is well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good.